I went to a thrift store the other day and found the camera used by Peter Parker in The Amazing Spider-Man. Ah! So it can be safely said that I am one who frequents thrift shops. They rarely fail to make my dreams come true, and my most recent excursion was no exception. I waltzed in there hoping to find a couple cool jackets, maybe a sweatshirt, and of course, these I found. But then I figured I'd take a little lackadaisical stroll through the electronics section. Why not? Live and let live. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I never really visit the electronics sections of thrift stores. You don't really know what you're getting there. You pretty much just find random knickknacks and doodads in various states of disrepair. The prices are usually stellar, but the quality of the devices and whether or not they work is kind of a jump ball. Bit of a teeter-totter situation. Could go either way. Or a seesaw, if you're one of those people who prefers to say that. Anyway, on this exquisite afternoon, I happen across a few speakers and a handy little camcorder, probably from the 70s, which has a fold-out handle on the bottom that you can hold, if anyone remembers those. I say that as if I remember those. I don't. They were before my time. I'm not an old person. Not that you're an old person if you remember those. I just mean that dug myself into a bit of a verbal hole there. So yes, a few speakers, a camcorder, not much else. And what I'm really looking for is a cassette player, a Walkman, if you will. I'm not trying to be the ultimate hipster or anything. I just, think it would be cool to play old cassettes, listen to them on the go. That's exactly what the ultimate hipster would say. This desire is definitely not fueled by the fact that I recently saw Guardians of the Galaxy, and Star-Lord, one of the heroes in it, listens to a Walkman. Because that would be stupid and nerdy, not something I would do. I'm hopeless. But sadly, I do not find a Walkman in the electronics section of the thrift shop. Though what I do find is equally, if not more, exciting. It's a standard film camera that looks to be from about the 70s. I took a photography class in school last year where we developed our own black and white film. Not to brag or anything. And this looked like the cameras we used for that class. So naturally, I pick it up just to check it out. And the first thing I notice is the brand name, which is Yashica, or Yashica, something like that. I don't know exactly how common this brand is, or was, but I've never seen one of their cameras in person. And the reason it really catches my attention is because I know that in the film The Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker uses a Yashica Electro 35 camera. And I definitely don't know that because when the film came out I was obsessed with it and I did extensive research to identify every part of Peter Parker's costume. That would be ridiculous and sad and... Man, this one's not even worth trying to cover up. So I look over the camera excitedly now, trying not to get my hopes up too much, and it seems to be in working order, which is cool. Not that it really matters. Even if it doesn't work, I still want it because it's awesome. And finally, my eyes fall on the name of the camera model, which is on top. It says Electro 35. At this point in my head, I'm like, woo! And emotionally, I'm like, yeah! But I try to keep my cool in public at the thrift store, and so I keep these feelings kind of bottled up, and the result looks something like this. Pretty smooth, I know. At this point, I look at the price tag on the camera, and it's $7.99. Yep, that's right, 7 bones. And 99 smaller bones. So I'm psyched. And a year or two ago, I may or may not have bought the exact type of camera strap used by Peter Parker in the film on eBay and hooked it onto another camera I had. So that means when I bring this little baby home and attach the strap, I'll have an exact replica of Peter Parker's camera from the movie. And that is what you see before you now, in all its glory. Drink it in. Keep drinking, there's a lot. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it? It's more fantastic than I ever imagined. So I suppose the lesson here is never underestimate the electronics section of a thrift store. It can be a magical place with the potential to bring your greatest dreams to life. And now I'm one step closer to being Spider-Man. Hey Gwen, I gotta go fight crime and take pictures of myself for a newspaper and, be angsty. I'll see you later. All I have to do is get myself bitten by a genetically altered spider and I'm there. No sweat. Except it's me, so there'll be sweat involved. I'll catch you later.